Welcome to the Leadership Conversation series. I'm your channel host, Rendani. Today, I'm focusing on communication skills. Now, before I jump in, let me just remind you to go and buy my book, The Balance Sheet Dialogues. This book simplifies the learning of accounting, of financial management and accounting. You will never get a better book as far as simplicity is concerned. If you're struggling with financial management and accounting, this is your book. And then the availability, it is distributed through Groep 7 online stores where you get your hard copies sent to you by courier. There is an ebook that you can buy from Amazon Books. Now, to get the ball rolling, it is a no-brainer that effective communication is one of your important tools as a leader to maximize your leadership outcomes. Now, the lessons that I've learned, my observations during my professional experience, I have realized that organizations with poor communication always exhibit the following characteristics. You'll find a lot of confusion in those teams. You'll find a lot of arguments in those teams. You'll find a lot of missed targets. Performance targets are missed. There is shifting of blame. People are demotivated because if you don't perform, let's face it, you cannot be confident. People like to be winner. Let's look at the types of communication skills. You've got verbal communication, non-verbal, written communication, and visual communication. Now, what is verbal communication? It is the spoken word, like I'm talking to you now. Number 2, you've got non-verbal, which is body language, smiling, waving, that is body language. Written communication is communication that is in writing. It can be an email, a letter, a notice on the notice board, and all that kind of stuff. Visual communication has got they say, something that you can see. They say a picture says 1,000 words. It can be a photo, it can be artwork, it can be drawings, it can be a video or graphs. Now, how can you as a leader improve your communication? 1. Observe others. Good communicators like Vusi Tombekwayo ask for feedback. After you have delivered remarks, ask a few people to tell you how they received your communication. Number 3. Improve your habits. You need to identify your habits and improve upon them. And I'm talking about bad habits. If you do a lot of if you are chewing a gum during communication, if you are fidgeting with your fingers, that is a bad habit that you need to improve. By all means, go and attend a workshop where they can teach you more about communication skills. Finally, it's just practice and more practice. You can't buy experience over the counter. Now, there are skills that support the communication. Skills that you need to have, a subset of skills. Active listening, being present in the situation. Don't go and buy a burger and a Coke when you are listening to somebody. Be present. Friendliness, that is your superpower. Make sure that you draw people to yourself through friendliness. Right method. Use the method that is appropriate for your audience. If they cannot read, stay away from written communication. Confidence is a function of experience. No matter how confident you are, if you don't know and you don't have experience what you're talking about, you won't go very far. Share feedback. After you've communicated to your team and your team has now implemented your expectations, give feedback on the work that they've done so that they know how they are doing. They must not guess. Responsiveness. Respond to emails, respond to telephone calls from your team members promptly, immediately. Even questions when are asked to you, respond. Don't ignore. Empathy. Be in tune with the feelings of your team members. Make them feel valued. Don't be indifferent to their ideas and how they feel. Use the right method. If they prefer in-person meetings, do that. Do your meetings in person. Respect, that is another one of your superpower right there. Respect, you get what you give out. You get back what you give out. Body language, use body language that is positive, that supports the fact that you are confident, that draws people in. Don't assume a defensive posture that shows that you don't seem to know what you're talking about. Again, to be effective in your communication, be clear and concise. Do not think about what you want to say, and stay on the message. Discipline, stay on the message. Practice empathy, being in tune with the feelings of your team. Assert yourself without coming across as arrogant. Always be calm and consistent. Be calm as a cucumber. I mean, this is your superpower. Being calm and consistent under pressure and tension. It will take you a long way. Now, let's look at the do's and don'ts. Things you are not supposed to do, that you are supposed to do, and those that you are not supposed to do. Voice projection, make sure they can hear you, and vary your tone. You know the preacher, they start soft, then all of a sudden they are talking very loud. You cannot fall asleep when you're in the presence of a good preacher. Keep eye contact with all members of your audience. Use positive body language. You are smiling, you are drawing them to yourself, you are using the right hand gesture, not threatening. Be confident. Make well-timed movement. Don't keep on moving ups and down. You'll make them dizzy. Use language and visual, the language, talk their language. Engage your audience. At the end of the communication, or you can ask for feedback. You can ask for people to comment on what you have been saying. Respect people. You will win over a lot of people through respect. What you are not supposed to do: fidgeting, stare at one person and not look at others, chew a gum when you are talking, distracting movement, time and again moving, too much gesturing. You are you are very busy. That can be distracting. Too much gesturing is not a good thing. Disrespect, by all means, is a no-no. Scratching your head all the time, it doesn't create confidence. Wrong voice projection, same level without varying your voice. Avoiding eye contact as if you are dodgy. Showing sign of tension, it can come through the voice and the posture, like being defensive. Now, that concludes communication skills. Go and check yourself and improve upon those skills. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Watch out for the next. Watch out for the next presentation. Thank you very much.